The Yankees don't need Aaron Judge to win, but they need all the depth they can get. New York U on the first day of summer, A insisted that he felt like it was April 21st. Despite missing 2, but in fact, those 2 months have been huge for Thea. Back then, this seemingly bottomless reserve of resilience has been the overwhelming narrative for the first half of the Yankees season. But even that isn't about that absence and that lineup placement before the game. Manager Aaron Boone explained the TAP as well as were both given the night off simply because that's a luxury the Yankees can afford, and that Judge was hitting leadoff for the first time in his career because Boone was just trying to get his best players up there as much as possible. That second part didn't really pan out. And the Yankees proved it may seem like the Yankees have too much talent on the roster. Gregorius, Stanton, Judge are all back and AAU, but if the value of that depth hasn't been sufficiently justified by the first half of the season, it was certainly underscored on Friday night. A, who had been hitting .415 in his last 12 games, will go on the Illinois make that 21 total injured Yankees on the season, one more than they had all of last year after exiting the game in the 4th inning. He was replaced by A, who had missed 2 games himself due to shoulder discomfort. An MRI came back clean, and he was expected to be back in the starting lineup Saturday after getting a cortisone shot. Boone didn't announce. In the middle of the game, Major League Baseball announced Thea among the 9 out. More from Yahoo Sports. Related slideshow: the 2019 MLB season provided by M&A.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park.